What you are witnessing is real. The participants are not actors. They are actual litigants with a case pending in a California municipal court. Both parties have agreed to dismiss their court cases and have their dispute settled here in our forum, the People's Court.
Hello, I'm Doug Llewellyn, and welcome to the People's Court.
This is the case of promises made, promises broken.
You don't know the power
of gaming on the
dark side.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Darshigong here, gaming on the dark side. GOTDS, and as always, we got this coming at you in another video. Yes, it's for Call of Dragons, and yes, it is kind of a slight response video. Definitely a follow-up video to my last one I just made yesterday or early this morning, depending on when you watched it, for the drama between TFS and Echo, but more specifically, the broken promises made by TFS to POTC when it came to end-of-season rewards. Now, there you can see in the opening, I have diverse or whatever I want to say, diversity, whatever you want to say. And all that much trying to pronounce that name. It looks like diverse to me. Decided to chime in Boss Nasty's video in some of the comments. So here, I'll show you the comments that he made based off of my comments. Just look at this really quickly. Alright, so the original comment someone made was, I believe that rewards are distributed based on merits gained during wartime, and the spreadsheet is public. I don't understand what Sod says about the favoritism for end-of-season reward. We all go back and forth. I interjected something about asking POT leadership if the rewards were handled properly, and that most likely they wouldn't get a straight answer from Jason. And that prompted Diverse here to interject with his opinion. He's got Gaming on the Dark Side. This person knows very little. I don't know if he's talking about me or the other person. Anyways, POTC was attempting to play favoritism and reward those they chose to get rewards instead of the data that was pulled showing the top players from POTC, Echo, and TFS who fought DS and IS and deserved the end-of-season rewards, not merit farmers or chosen members they liked. This was shut down immediately by Jason and given a straightforward answer that the deserving members of the top 200 list from data pools during battle would get put in, and that was final. Final according to whom? Diverse obviously feels very confident that this is how it went down. Even so, that's not how it went down. But that's beside the point. I did make another comment that Diverse felt the need to jump in on and state something. So someone made a comment about, Echo being traitors and all that kind of stuff. And I made up a post, I think it's somewhere in there saying something like, oh, that's kind of funny talking about traitors, right? Based off of what happened with TFS and POTC. And then basically being told here by Nostarov, or whatever his name is, 200 players receive rewards, top 200 within the TFS and POTC. POTC tried to select their own players instead of following war data and claiming fighting smaller alliances once war was over should give them more spots. However, Jason kept it strict to give the 200 regardless of which alliance, TFS. See, that's ridiculous. That's not the point. We were going to get 42 regardless of it. It wasn't to get more spots. The 42 were our spots. And so then I just asked, was that before or after the deal was that it was up to the alliance to choose which players they wanted? Or were you not there in the conversation? Right? Basically, Sod came in and told Jason, you're going to go by this particular list, the list that they created, or nothing. Which to me is still crazy because Sod wasn't even in TFS anymore. So why would Jason roll over? I don't know. That's something you have to ask Jason about. So then Diverse comes in and says it was never a deal that alliances choose who they want. From day one, he's saying it was the data pools during the war. Complete misinformation. And I said, I would love to see that thread. And I'm still asking for Diverse, why don't you post a leadership thread that shows that those were the rules and it wasn't something different? You can't, because it doesn't exist, because that's not how it went. Now I know it might seem like I'm picking on Diverse, and maybe in a way I kind of am, but it's only because in all reality, Diverse, if you look at TFS's leadership structure, is like their Discord mod, right? Even on their in their alliance layout, this person's part of their negotiation team, right? Part of their PR team, going out there, diplomacy team. So being diplomatic, he's over here trying to tell us what's what, and you think he would know what's going on, right? But maybe he does, and he's just trying to shine it on and say, no, this has always been the deal, but it hasn't been. And that leads me to this final little chunk that he had to say about something in Boss Nasty's thread that will then lead into my final attack. All right, so this one guy was calling me crazy, or I'm acting crazy, because he said the list was public, which I also did advertise the list in my last video. If you guys want to see it, go to that video. I'll also probably try to post a link to it in the description of this video as well if you guys want to see the list, right? But I was basically telling, hey, you're basically avoiding the fact that POTC members were not given the ability to pick out of those 42 spots who we want to have take them. Otherwise, we would lose all the spots, which was not part of the deal. Now, House, a longtime member of POTC, chimes in because saying, hey, he has a message saved from Jason G, that says end of season rewards will go to the people of our choice. So maybe you're the one who's little about what's going on. Diverse attacks him back and says, I'm not hiding behind a fake name. Share it up. Right? So from when I spoke to House tells me that he sent that screenshot to Diverse. He sent that to him yesterday, and he has heard nothing but crickets from Diverse or anyone from TFS since. Because you can't fight it. I know you guys are looking probably, well, what's the screenshot say? I will show you right now. So here we go. Jason G on June 11th at 9:06 a.m. Unless your Captain Jack shut up already. That's nice. I spoke with him. POTC earned the 42 spots the POTC tag has. Which 42 you choose is your call. That seems pretty freaking clear that the 42 spots and who they go to is POTC's call. Nothing about war, nothing about merits, nothing about anything at all. Straight up, right there, black and white. That's it. But Darth, how do we know if that's really Jason G and not just someone else posting as him? Well, check this out. Isn't this weird? Here's Boss Nasty talking about a discussion he had with Jason G. Let's look at the avatar and the name. I offer to quit. This is talking about some other drama going on from him and Sod and all those guys. Same avatar. Granted, the colors are different because he is, has a different Discord server than the one that Jason was over here. But come on, guys. That's Jason G. He made the statement on the 11th. And then by the 12th or 13th, they had already reneged on that. Sod had this talk with Jason. They used their own list, and it created the whole thing that I stated in my last video. If you haven't seen that video yet, go ahead and watch it, because I'm not going to cover everything again. But you can see the list. You can see what's there. And as I showed here, all right, this is the nail in the coffin. This is my final argument. Diverse, I haven't heard from you. You haven't responded to House or me about this, or nobody else has responded either. Now that this screenshot is out, you cannot deny that Jason, the leader of TFS, did tell our leadership at POTC that they would get 42 spots, and those 42 spots are ours to choose what we do with them. We could give them to 100,000 power players that have not played the games in Season 1 if you want to. It doesn't matter because it's our choice. That changed. Sod put the foot down and told Jason how it was going to be. Jason enforced it and threatened us when we wanted to put other people in there that didn't get rewards but did deserve them based off of our metrics and how we kept it for our team. Those were our spots. And that's how that goes, guys. If you have different screenshots, if you have access to different information that can disprove this, maybe Jason was drunk when he typed that up. Maybe Jason was mistaken about the deal he made. Show us. Show us the discussions. And let's see what is up. But we're going to put this to bed as far as I'm concerned, showing that the word was broken. All right, guys. Now, I'm not trying to throw all of TFS under the bus. I'm not trying to throw Diverse under the bus. Maybe Diverse wasn't fully informed on this, and he was just defending his team, which is totally fine, and I respect that. However, what I don't respect is if people knew what's going on and just decided to try to gaslight everyone else about what happened. That's not okay. Like I said, guys, breaking your word in this game, I know it's just a game, and it's not the end-all, be-all, everything, but still, I know people that have personally quit this game because of the politics and the backstabbing that has happened. It ruins their gameplay. People like Jason and other guys or whales that have all this money to throw around into a freaking video game, more power to you, dude. That's great. But us other players that maybe don't, and this is our relaxation, or we put a little bit of money into it that we have to really work hard to have, when it gets ruined by people that just want to screw others over, that's not okay, and that makes me angry because I like this game, I love this game, and I want to keep on going. We need to keep all of our players. We got to keep our whales, we got to keep our free-to-play, and we got to keep the people that are in the middle that do spend on a regular basis to keep this game going. So stop breaking your word, TFS. Jason, quit being bipolar. Diverse, I hope you do answer to this. The rest of you, please don't worry about checking your phones. That was my phone that just went off. Wife was texting me. Anyways, guys, but yeah, Diverse, I hope you answer. I would love to have this discussion based off of this. Please help me understand. If I'm misunderstanding what Jason means when he says, which 42 you choose is your call. Because to me, that sounds like it's based off of POTC's leadership and who they want to give those spots to, not based off any list. So if I'm misunderstanding that, translate it. Maybe Jason has his own language he speaks that isn't regular English. All right, break it down. I'd appreciate it. All right, and hey, like I said, I'm not trying to single anybody out. However, I definitely want to clear this up because there's a lot that was being said behind the scenes. I did not appreciate POTC being threatened the way they were threatened, especially since we are the ones that stuck to our word, did the work, and were good allies. That's not how you treat your allies, guys. It's not okay. So let that be a lesson. Treat your allies better, guys. Keep your word. If you're going to be changing things, make sure it's transparent and everyone knows what's going on. So, hey, everyone can have everything on the up and up and we can make better choices. Anyways, guys, that's the video for this. That's the follow-up. Hopefully we'll have no more Call of drama. Right now it's Home Kingdom. It just opened up. We're speed running our way to the dragon. Looks like it's going to be pretty quiet for the next couple weeks while we get ready for the first KVK season after this. Very interesting what happens. It'll be very interesting if we get teamed up with TFS because I think there'll be definitely some salty feelings there. But hey, that's the name of the game, man. If we get teamed up with them and they want to get froggy, it is what it is. Pirates don't back down. That's how it goes. All right, guys. So anyways, hope you guys are having fun. Enjoy Home Kingdom. Get what you got to get. And I'm looking forward to seeing everyone in the KVK season. So until that time, this is your boy Darshigong. And I hope to catch all of you gaming on the dark side.
I'm Doug Llewellyn, thanking you for joining us and reminding you, if you're involved in a dispute such as this with another party and you just can't seem to work it out, don't take the law into your own hands. You take them to court.